you clicked on this video, you're probably wondering why that the beautiful pink aesthetic you see before you isn't Coquette, or is it? Yes, I know, scary, right? So Instagram, Pinterest, and honestly TikTok has been pushing the hyperfeminism aesthetic to be Coquette. And honestly, when you hear the word Coquette, you think of pink and you think of bows. But before this, Coquette was actually red, and it gave off a Lana Del Rey Hollywood vibe. So I made this video to discuss the differences and why I like both of them equally. Well, honestly, I think I like the other one more, but actually the pink is called Dollette and this is called Coquette. But still, when I hear Coquette, I think pink, so I'm just gonna call it Pink Coquette. But anyways, I'm excited to discuss this topic with you guys. Let's get into the video. So when I first saw Coquette, I literally thought, because of how much TikTok had pushed it to be pink, girly, and princessy, that's kind of what I thought it was. It's just the soft girl aesthetic times 10, hyper feminism. And then people were like, no, this is actually Coquette, which is the Lana Del Rey old Hollywood vibes. Like a lot of gingham, you know what I'm talking about. So that is originally Coquette, 50s style, I guess. It's very particular. It's kind of like Priscilla. It's the Priscilla aesthetic, like Priscilla Presley. So Dollette is the Coquette, but pink, which Coquette sounds pink, just the name sounds really, really elegant and pretty, but Dollette is the pink version of this. So what exactly is Dollette? So Dollette, the vibe is soft girl, pink, vintage, kind of doll inspired, super feminine, like I said, hyper feminism, and kind of it gives off this innocent vibe, and a shoujo girl kind of vibe. So the fashion is what I love. So it's kind of like this, the florals, the stripes, really white, I think this is eyelet, right? Sort of. And then cute little necklaces like this, heart lockets, just stuff like that, gold jewelry. So it's lace, pink shoes, Mary Jane's ballet flats, really, really pretty, whimsical heels, basically anything pink. I literally own a pair of pink Sambas, and I also own a pair of pink Converse, baby pink Converse. So yeah, baby pink, pastels, white, pink and white are mainly the aesthetic, that's mainly the go-to. Brown, so corset dresses, really cute baby doll shirts. So the places that I like to shop at that are accessible and affordable are Lace Made is pretty affordable, if it's a every once in a while purchase, because dresses in my opinion have become super pricey, and this isn't bad for the quality you're getting. I have 6 dresses from them and they are all my favorite. This is not one of them. I got this from Francesca's when I was 17, I think, and it's one of my favorite dresses. Dear Doll is another place. I have ordered a few things from here. It's Korean, I think the brand is Korean, so the sizing is smaller than here, so just keep that in mind if you ever order anything from there. But it's they have categorized in aesthetic, so they have Lolita aesthetic and cottagecore, and it's just really, really cute. Or even fairycore, so you can click on that and then it will just show you a bunch of outfits that match that aesthetic. I think it's really fun to look at. These are boutiques that are pretty accessible. So there's Hollister, and they have been giving out a lot of really pretty Dollette, or people are calling it Coquette, but I call it Dollette, style clothing. And then also Brandy Melville, that's where I mostly get all of my floral pajamas and tank tops. And then also H&M is really good,
from baby pink basics. Finding baby pink.
Finding pink basics, just a solid pink top, and you're good to go. I have found so many cute things in there, and for really affordable prices. Yes Style is a Korean brand, and then if you're lucky, obviously Amazon. Just look, basically if you think of something that you look it up, and then maybe Amazon might have it. You never know. Thrifting is also a good idea. I have found so many cute antiques, not just for clothing, but also for my room. And if you're lucky, you can go to Home Goods or TJ Maxx and find really cute tea sets or little trinkets or something, or even clothing that match this aesthetic. So yeah, I will mention House of CB, and then I forgot to mention this earlier, but this store called Kidney, This is so dollette, but like it's more for like sleepwear, I think. So yeah. So this type of makeup is like doughy-eyed with like a cat eye look, but like softer, not as harsh, so it's more like brown than black. And if you're trying to achieve that look, definitely go for a brown like eyeliner and a brown mascara, and it softens everything. And then also I have found like the pink is really harsh, so if you find like a pinkish purple blush, that can really help with your makeup. And then also this really cute makeup brand called Flower Nose. Oh my god, like literally they have so many different lines of different aesthetics that match within Coquette and dollette and like just like fairy core. So yeah, definitely check them out if like you're into that thing, like if you're like obsessed with collecting makeup. Like that's not one of my hobbies. If I find something that works, I stick to it, but like I see the appeal, okay guys, especially after seeing this. So for the hair, I think of like soft curls like this, like wavy hair, updos, like buns, ballerina buns are like really cute for like the Coquette style, really cute ponytails, and like I think of bangs and I think of bows and I think of like little cute hair clips, kind of like Nana. So my inspiration for dollette is like Soju girls, Disney princesses like Rapunzel and Aurora, and kind of like Ariel because she does wear a pink dress, like she is that girl. And then like also Cinderella, and then also like the light Lolita or like light Academia also, but like pink. Marie Antoinette, and then like fairy tale vibes, and kind of like Audrey Hepburn because she is like super feminine. So this is definitely more so my aesthetic than I guess Coquette. Coquette is more of my thing in the summer because I like to wear a lot of red gingham in the summer, and then like, I don't know, it just suits better because it's like Lana Del Rey's like holidays, the 4th of July. I don't know, just the whole thing around it, like the Coca-Cola. We'll get to Coquette in a minute, but we talk about dollette. So this aesthetic suits me more in the spring and winter because I feel like in the winter I can wear a lot of whites, a lot of pinks, a lot of cozy like sweaters and such, and like snowflakes and stuff are like white, so it's really pretty. And then in the spring, obviously like the flowers and stuff and like the floral dresses, and there's Easter, so it just like suits better. Like the summer, like I said, the Coquette, and then in the fall, I go between back and forth. Like I don't know, it's just like I kind of like fade away from the aesthetic for maybe like 3 weeks and like become like a downtown girl, or like you know what I mean, like this for maybe 3 weeks, and then I can't do it anymore, and then I'm like I have to wear pink. Here's some YouTubers that like are super inspirational, especially for this aesthetic. The hobbies I associate with this aesthetic are like playing piano, doing like ballet, Pilates, yoga, reading romance novels, collecting like Disney like items, little trinkets and stuff, specifically like Disney princess things, baking, sewing. My hobbies are similar, so I play piano and I like to collect teapots, and I also like collect really pretty dresses, and I also do art, and I love reading romance novels, so it's perfect for me. Okay, so the fashion. So these are the colors that you can like base off of. This is what I associate with it. Can I speak? So denim. It's not like a color, but it's like, I don't know, kind of this color, I don't know. Navy blue, red, and then like white, and like pink, like baby pink too, but mostly, I don't know, I just feel like it's mostly red, but a lot of pink. And then think of like stuff like jeans, baby doll tops, and then also like lacy like camis, and like vintage looking clothing, and like leather jackets, but like with like, you know, like the pink bows on them, you know what I'm talking about, like this. And then like the makeup that suits this aesthetic is like I said, like Priscilla Presley, like the black cat eye, and then like the black mascara. And then like jewelry is like, usually they wear, like I see people that have this aesthetic wear a lot of pearls, and they wear sunglasses, and they like to wear a lot of scarves. I don't know, it's just really like cute. And then so for the hair, like half up, half downs, and then wavy hair, kind of like Coquette bows, so they're like, it's super similar. And then the inspo that I see, like I said, Lana Del Rey, obviously, Priscilla Presley, like old Hollywood, Marilyn Monroe, and then like think of like vintage cars or like in the 60s what the women would wear, kind of like that. Like that's where I get the vibes from, but also like modernized. Okay, so like the hobbies: sewing, reading, record collecting, listening to music, singing, and just like stuff like that I feel like are really associated with the Coquette aesthetic. Okay, so how to dress this way: take inspiration from the people I've listed off and maybe look at like their wardrobe or on Instagram and see what they wear, and then see if you can like incorporate it into your own wardrobe, and then over time you'll have the wardrobe that you want. So like for me, Dolette, I was like, oh my god, like I really like the Coquette aesthetic, because all I saw that it was pink, and then it's actually like the Dolette aesthetic, or like
Soju.
It's the soju girl aesthetic or soft girl aesthetic, so that's more of what I am. So this is how I like to dress. You can mix baby doll tops with jeans, flared jeans. You can wear those with ballet flats. So here's some examples. And then I also like to wear floral tops. And then if I'm feeling cozy, I like to wear pink and white sweatpants, or usually just a combo of pink and white or pink and gray, like light gray. And then also I like to wear any floral dress that is like light pink rosettes or white with rosettes, like stuff like that, like based white. Here's some examples. I'm not explaining it well. I also really like to wear polka dots, like, but not like black and white, like white and black, like this. And I really like floral patterns. And then also on Pinterest I have a board called Pretty Things, and this is kind of what, if you're curious, like what I think my aesthetic is. So I'll show you guys that real quick. So this Pinterest board is called My Aesthetic. I will link my Pinterest down below. This dress reminds me of the Nutcracker. It reminds me of Clara. I think that's something that she would wear. There's a lot of nostalgic things that I like to pin to this. A lot of like outfits that I think I would wear, some trinkets, some things that I want in my house, just really anything. Like this tea set I would love. I collect tea sets. I already have like a floral tea set, so I probably shouldn't get another one, but I do want another one. A lot of embroidered sweaters. I feel like embroidered sweaters are just like the most beautiful things ever. I don't know. This didn't show up on camera, I'm sorry, but it is Sleeping Beauty. And then another one that I have is like another board that I have. It's called Pretty Things. Just obviously like things I find pretty, like this furniture. I think that's so pretty. I want to do that so bad, but I feel like it would maybe cut you. I don't know. It's kind of the same thing as the other one, honestly. I don't even know why I even have two boards. I feel like this is a little bit different because it's more like just like things I think I would never have. Like I could never crochet. I don't have time for it, but I would love to have that. And then like gardening things, there's a lot of gardening things. And then you can also add bows or lace to really anything to like make it really cute and like coquette looking or Dolette looking, because it's still, I'm just gonna call it Coquette. I can't call it Dolette, even though that's like what it is. I still can't do it. Coquette just sounds so pink to me. It doesn't sound like what it is. So you could get some camis and then go to like the craft store, so like Hobby Lobby or Michael's, and then get like a little thing of rosettes, and then you could sew some rosettes on your little tank top, and then it's like a really cute shirt. So like I said, I really like this aesthetic. I like it to be feminine. It makes me feel feminine. This is why I personally like it. I don't really care what people think. I think some people might think I'm a little crazy, and I've had people tell me that I dress like a child, but honestly, like I feel like a woman more so than I did before, and I feel like more of a grown-up, if that makes sense, like more mature, because I am secure in what I like regardless of what people think. So yeah, and I'm not doing this because I want attention. I'm doing this because it genuinely makes me happy. And when I was a child, like I loved Disney princesses and I loved wearing like dresses, and then one day I was made fun of for it, and then I never did it ever again. But like that happiness was taken from me because someone judged me, and I internally took that judgment and was like, oh yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that. No, that was wrong on my end. So now I'm making up for it, and I'm dressing how I want, and I'm doing what I want to do. And literally almost all of my kitchenware is pink or white. My tea kettle is literally pink. All of my mugs, besides the anime ones, are like pink or Hello Kitty or really girly. And I'm very blessed to have a wonderful husband who doesn't care. He's like, yeah, it can be pink, I don't care. You're like, it's yours. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful. Honestly, I think that both of the aesthetics are kind of combined into one, at least for me now. And you can honestly, if you find something you like, add it to it. Just add it to it, because then it becomes like your own thing. So like I said, I like cottagecore and I like fairycore, and if you're curious what that is, like just search it up on Pinterest and you'll see it. It's like super pretty. But I just incorporate those things in as well. Like this, to me, this box, this little box of like trinkets that I have, that's like fairycore, but like it fits in with the Coquette aesthetic, so it like matches and complements really well, and it looks super whimsical, and that's something I really like. So you can just do stuff like that if you're not like, I have to be one aesthetic, because you don't. So that is all for today's video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want. It would really help me out, like seriously. And yeah.